Hi, I'm Terry from Preferred Plastics and Packaging. We are your stretch film supplier, and I'm going to show you today how to use our Ultrameg product. This is the product that you guys are going to be using. This hybrid self-shrinking film, unlike a traditional stretch film. It has characteristics that allow it to shrink after it's applied. It has a lot of elasticity and only requires 2 wraps around the pallet to hold any pallet up to 3,500 pounds securely. I'll show you now how to apply the film. The inside of the roll should always be facing the pallet, and you need to apply it on the sides with just a little bit of constant pressure, not pulling hard. When you get to the corner, I want you to give it a little tug. That's what starts the film to shrink. When you come around these corners, keep the film parallel to the pallet, but keep it about 2 to 3 inches away from those corners, so as you're pulling it around the corner, it doesn't cut on any sharp edges. A little tug. A little constant pressure, not a lot. A little tug here. Pressure, and then tug it at the corner. If it's too hard, it's going to rip. As you can see, it's already shrinking into this corner and pulling the container load very tightly and securely. Little tug at the corner, and one more time, little tug. You get a secure load with 2 wraps. That's the maximum film that you need. You see this shrinking already happening here, and you can feel it. This film is usable and made to be used to the very, very end, down to the cardboard. There should be no waste. We should not see any partial rolls laying around in the garbage or on the floor. Use every bit of the roll. If you drop it, it will not nick. You may get a little bit of an indentation on the cardboard, but the film will continue to unwrap without any problem. There's no nicking involved, and there will not be any. It'll stretch this way, and it will stretch this way. And as you can see, it's extremely, extremely, extremely strong. It will stretch bilaterally in this direction without ripping. That's what keeps it from ripping as it goes around the pallet. Since there's no pulling and tugging on it, it doesn't get narrower the way some film does, so the whole web of the film is covering your pallet. There's not any neck down or narrowing of the film as it's applied. I've wrapped 2 wraps around just this section of the pallet, so you can see that once you have 2 wraps around here, how firmly it's secured. You can shake the pallet, move it, put it on a pallet jack and move it around, and the product is not going to go anywhere. It's very securely wrapped and will continue to stay tight due to the elasticity of the film. So I'm going to rope the film around the cartons and show you how in transit, how elastic this film is, and that when the pallet is being moved around on a trailer, being driven somewhere, the film is not going to loosen up. It's going to snap back into position every time. It's called the bungee test. Should be 2 times. Should be good. If you look at the corners, it's shrinking, and I'm going to show you how elastic and resilient this film has. It snaps right back into place. It is not going to sag. Nothing's going to happen to it in transit. It's going to snap right back every time the pallet gets moved around or shaken in the truck.